What is going on, guys? Brandon over here at Geek Talk, and I have a fun rumor to discuss with you guys today. I was getting off work last night, and I was browsing through the old Twitter, and I saw Critical Drinker, I believe it was Critical Drinker, retweet something, and it just got me so fucking hyped. Really one of my favorite movie series, trilogy, whatever you want to call it. Love these fucking movies, and love the guy. The dude is a wholesome man. And it just pumps me to see the support this guy is getting because I think it's well deserved. I think he's clearly one of the few good people left in Hollywood. And I hope good fortunes for the guy. We're going to dive into this. And let me get over here. Brendan Fraser rumored for The Mummy 4, but do we really want it? I don't really understand this question. I haven't read this whole article yet. We're going to dive into it. But do you really want it? Of course we do. The thing about Brendan Fraser is he's wholesome. He's humble. He's just a good guy. And you can discuss the trauma the whole divorce with his wife caused or whatever Hollywood's beef is with him, that they continuously to just leave him out of projects. They're not hiring him. And I don't understand why, because he was 90s to early 2000s was a star. He was a stud. People loved him and people still love him. And if you haven't seen the interview with, I don't know if she was a TikTok lady or it was an interview on TikTok, she discussed some stuff with him and brought up the support he has behind him and his online support. And you could just see how much that meant to him because he's been through a lot. And to see that there's still people that back him and that people are out there still wanting him to succeed, it means a lot to him, and it's clear. And I know it discusses it right here. When it comes to naming the most wholesome and beloved stars in the eyes of the online community, Brendan Fraser is right up there. The actor trends on a regular basis for no other reason than people absolutely love the guy. And he was even recently brought to the brink of tears after he was told that his fans continue to support him no matter what. If you haven't seen it, I don't know the lady who interviewed him. I don't know her name. I don't know if she's on TikTok. I saw it on YouTube, I believe it was. Go check it out. It's really cool to see a human in Hollywood have human emotions, and it's really enlightening, I guess you could say. As fate would have it, Fraser's career is now in the midst of a resurgence as his popularity continues to rise, and it's not before time. It talks about his projects he's got coming up. Giant Freaking Robot claims that Fraser is wanted back as Rick O'Connell for a fourth installment of the Mummy franchise. And while people would no doubt lose their minds where to happen, do we really want it? Of course, we should point out that there's no information provided to substantiate or corroborate the report. So we're in completely speculative territory. Dude, there's few people in Hollywood that I truly get behind. And there's a lot of people in Hollywood that I boycott. Tom Hanks, and we can get into that, but Tom Hanks is somebody fuck that guy. I just can't stand him. But people like my beloved Mel Gibson, people like Brendan Fraser, I feel like are true, real, down-to-earth people. I just love them, and I almost like prideful of them. Like, I have yet to see the new Mummy with Tom Cruise. I don't know why I have this deep burn of hatred for Tom Cruise. I can't stand Top Gun. I know it's not a popular opinion. I love The Last Samurai, but any other movies, Mission Impossible, dude, the guy is overrated. He does his own stunts. I'll give him that. He's a badass stuntman and all that. He's very good at that kind of thing. But I can't do it. I will not. I have always felt that Brendan Fraser should have been brought back for this series, revamped or continued. It does not matter. And if you're going to do my boy Brendan Fraser like that, I ain't going to watch a shit. I will not watch that movie. And it looks like I'm not missing anything. It has shitty reviews. It's flopped like a motherfucker. Nobody wanted to watch it. And if you would have just brought back Brendan Fraser, it probably would have succeeded. And I think they're getting that with The Mummy 4. Nobody wanted to see that Tom Cruise mummy trash. Nobody wanted it. But you still gave it to us. I don't know why. It's been 13 years since Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, which was awful. Yeah, I mean, it was the worst one in the trilogy. I still enjoyed it. I'm sorry, it's just a mummy movie. I enjoyed it. The Mummy returns as vastly inferior to its predecessor, and Fraser isn't going to be square-jawed action of your hero were he to return. On top, I think he's saying because he's old and he's put on some weight. Come on, guys, come on. I'm sorry he's not a lizard person. I'm sorry he's not participating in weird things going on in Hollywood. And I apologize for all these fucking ads on this website. We got this covered. Come on. On top of that, the third installment recast Rachel Weisz as Evie and bumped Luke Ford's Alex up to co-lead, both of which proved to be terrible decisions. I don't know why Rachel didn't come back. I feel like I used to know the knowledge of why she didn't, but I can't remember. Nostalgia may be all the rage these days, but even Brendan Fraser wouldn't be enough to guarantee that a fourth Mummy was worth the effort. Dude, I completely disagree with that last statement. If you slap Mummy 4, Brendan Fraser, that's enough. People will back that. I guarantee it, that movie will be a success. People will go and watch that movie. And like I said, this is all speculation. This is all rumor. I don't know how legit is it. I'm not one of those crazy guys on YouTube that have sources. I'm not going to say names, but as I continue to do these YouTube videos, I continue to realize that their sources are a bunch of full of shit, and it's people I can easily follow on Twitter. But hey, I'm never going to claim that I have these sources. Okay, I don't have sources. But this needs to happen. That's all I got to say. It needs to happen. And if you don't like Brendan Fraser, I don't know what your problem is. The guy he's a national treasure. I don't know how else to put it. It's like the Star Wars prequels. He's just aged well. People have grown to respect him and realize what a good guy he is. And people like this, you see people give Mark Ruffalo, Tom Hanks, Seth Rogen a bunch of grief. It's because they're dirtbags. It's because they exclude a certain part of the fan base. They degrade a certain part of the fan base. Guys like Brendan Fraser don't. Brendan Fraser, it feels weird giving hope to somebody from Hollywood. But like I said, people like Mel Gibson and Brendan Fraser, I can't help myself. I believe they are good dudes. And I need and I want this to happen. And please make it happen. Whoever, please just make it happen. But yeah, that's all I got. If you like this video, please leave a like down below. Comment, let me know your thoughts. If you would be hyped for a project of Brendan Fraser returning as the Mummy. And if you're interested in future content, please subscribe. Like always, guys, love yourself. Try to love everybody. Deuces.